Well, a very good afternoon and welcome back to the IPIC Arena in Abu Dhabi for the final block on day 2 of competition at the Abu Dhabi Grand Slam. We've got a nice lineup for you. 4 weight categories, 2 men's categories, the under 73 and the under 81 kilo categories, and 2 women's categories, the under 63 and the under 70 kilo weight categories. Okay, those are the 4. We've got quite a number of fights, 2 bronze medal matches and the gold medal match in each of those weight categories. And we'll start by taking a quick rundown of the under 73 kilo category. Dech Van Tichelt is up against Sagimuki. Lasha Shavdatuashvili is up against Sai Yiri Jaga of China. And in the final is Igor Vantka of Germany and An Chang-rim of Korea. I'll just give you the under 63 kilo category as well, because the others, you know, we might be here all afternoon with that one, and we're going to get to them anyway. But just to let you know, Anneke van Emden of the Netherlands is up against Ekaterina Valkova of Russia, and Jules Fransen of the Netherlands is up against Yarden Jerby, who's competing here for the International Judo Federation. The final is Clarisse Agbegnenu of France and Martina Traidos of Germany. We've got 2 other weight categories to bring you, but we'll get round to that. We're going to start with that contest between Anneke van Emden of the Netherlands. She's up against Ekaterina Valkova. Just had a look, and we do have time to do the other 2. Let's do the under 70 kilo category. Katarzyna Klis of Poland faces Kalita Zupancic of Canada. It'll be Barbara Matic of Croatia up against Arai Chizuru of Japan. She's the only competitor here from Japan. I think we went through the reasons behind that. Kim Polling of the Netherlands faces Laura Vargas Koch in the final on the under 70 kilo category. And then the under 81 kilo category, the bronze medal matches. Choknai Laszlo of Hungary faces Victor Penalba of Brazil. Hassan Karl-Musayev of Russia faces his teammate Zirazuddin Magomedov, and the final is Ivelo Ivanov of Bulgaria up against Sergio Toma of the United Arab Emirates. So a real chance there for the UAE to take a gold medal. I'd be absolutely delighted with that. Let's have a quick look at some of the talking points with the semi-final between Agbegnenu and Jerby. Agbegnenu really was all over her. Valkova Traidos, not a great deal going on there. Agbegnenu has been the pick in the under 63 kilo category. She defeated Jerby, Schlesinger and Bernheim. Bernheim actually put up a good performance today, as did her teammate Mia Hermansen. Hermansen lost out in the quarter-final to Martina Traidos, and then in the repechage contest to Jules Fransen of the Netherlands. Igor Vantka, what a terrific performance that has been. Orozhov lost out to Van Tichelt. Van Tichelt then lost out to Igor Vantka, and Vantka defeated Sai. So that was a really good half. And An Chang-rim has looked terrific down in the lower half of the under 73 kilo category. Right, the opening contest in the final block on day 2 of competition. Anneke van Emden of the Netherlands in white faces Ekaterina Valkova of Russia in blue. Nuno Cavallo is the referee for this one. There's Anneke van Emden. And the way that Valkova has been fighting, you know, she may have the edge. It's not often that you... well, apart from Kuziutina, you know, Kuziutina is the only one who you can say really, at any given moment, could win it. Dolgova won in the under 48 kilo category, but not quite the same. Chance for the Shimiwaza here. Van Emden's got to be careful. The more movement she gets, the tighter that's going to get. Oh. The referee's decided that was across the chin and called mate. Annika Van Emden's been up in the commentary position on a couple of occasions. She does a good job. Couldn't follow that with some Ashiwaza on the left side. That would have been a good follow-up tactic. Missed with the Yoko Tomoenagi. Second time she's wanted to attempt that Shimiwaza, but hasn't been able to get it below the chin. Over a minute and a half left to go. Valkova's picked up the single Shido. He looks to go over on that left side for the Yoko Tomoenagi again, but misses, and then has a think about working on the arm. Good movement from Van Emden there. Valkova picked up a second penalty. Hasn't been able to get close to Van Emden. It's been a disappointing effort from Valkova in this bronze medal match. I expected her to really show some of what we'd seen from her earlier in the day. You know, she had some good wins, but hasn't been able to reproduce that. She beat Anne-Laure Bellard and then Caitlin Quadros. You know, those were good wins. Jill Franson as well. Only lost out to Tydos. So, bit of a disappointment in this bronze medal match. 2 penalties against Valkova. It's Annika Van Emden of the Netherlands who takes the first of the medals in this final block. Right, the next bronze medal contest that we're going to see features Jules Fransen of the Netherlands. She's up against Yarden Jerby representing the IJF. It's Fransen in the white judogi, Jerby in blue. Good grip here from Jerby for her favourite Uchimata. Just wants to get that left leg a little bit closer. Fransen can't afford for Jerby to get in good positions to attempt that Uchimata. It's a good effort from Fransen herself there, right-sided with that Ippon Seonage. You present a fighter like Yarden Jerby with a few openings, and sooner or later one of them's going to come off. You're going to be on the receiving end of it. Uchimata, and there she goes. Right. It's a beautiful Uchimata. We've known for a long time of Jerby's beautiful throwing skill. She came unstuck against Agbegninu, who kind of threw her about for a bit. Just gave her a little feint there, but Fransen, to her credit, wasn't entirely sold on it. Froze for a second, but then Jerby had a second stab at it, and it was good enough to throw Jerby for. So it's good enough to throw Fransen for Ippon. We come now to the final of the under 63 kilo category. Clarisse Agbegninu of France faces Martina Traidos of Germany. It'll be Agbegninu in the white judogi, Traidos in blue. Artur Fando is the referee in the middle for this contest, this under 63 kilo category final. Martina Traidos up against the powerhouse that is Clarisse Agbegnenu. It's the second time that Agbegnenu has been in there, and what it appears is that Traidos is looking to get a hand off as soon as Agbegnenu comes in for the attack, making there less of her body available to throw. There she goes again, but couldn't get off. It was much closer in this time. So there wasn't the gap that Traidos was trying to create. And Agbegnenu throws Martina Traidos for Ippon. And the gold medal in the under 63 kilo category. Coming up next, the bronze medal matches in the under 73 kilo category, the first of which features Dirk van Tichelt of Belgium. He's up against Sagimuki of the IJF. William Roske of Cuba is the referee for this one. Dirk van Tichelt in the white judogi, Sagimuki in blue. Both fighters pick up penalties. Strong left-sided entry from Van Tichelt was blocked there by Muki. Well, both fighters coming up with some attacks. Neither able to get on the scoreboard as yet, but it's a reasonable little battle here between this pair. Minute to go. Van Tichelt and Muki. No score yet. Both fighters still on that penalty apiece. So he's going to have to break the deadlock. Oh, and now Van Tichelt picks up a penalty. So Temiwaza. The attempted shimiwaza. Rolled out of the area. 17 seconds left to go. Not able to come up with a score. Van Tichelt, he picked up 2 penalties. Muki just the one. That bronze medal going to Sagi Muki of the IJF. We've got the second bronze medal contest coming up now. Lasha Shavdatuashvili of Georgia faces Sai Yinjirigala of China. It's Shavdatuashvili in the white judogi, Sai in blue. Frank Wolf is the referee for this one. Here comes Lasha Shavdatuashvili with his coach Irakli Uznadze. Coming into the arena now, Sai Yinjirigala of China with his coach Cheng Hoon. We've seen some really nice judo from Sai today against Drebo, Swartov, Isayev. He's downed a few of them today, hasn't he, Sai? And Vadim Shoka in the first round. You're going to have to come up against Shavdatuashvili this time. It's the second current Olympic champion that he's had to fight for the day. That doesn't happen often. That can't be fair. One world champion and maybe an Olympic champion, perhaps, but not two Olympic champions. Current. Shavdatuashvili is the current Olympic champion at under 66 kilos, so that's why he's in there. He's moved up to 73 kilos, and Sai fought Mansur Isayev of Russia earlier on. First minute, no score. Outside effort at Osodagari from Shavdatuashvili. He followed that up with Ojigari. He comes back again, a little show outside, and then came back inside. Wazari on the board now for the Georgian. Just goes outside there and immediately coming back in. Just an arm around the waist as well, just to help him over. Got control of the body. So he looks a little bit bent over and defensive, doesn't he? Got a good tempo here, Shavdatuashvili. It's unsettling for Sai. He's always threatening with combinations, the Georgian. He's still got 3 minutes to go. I hope he's got his fitness in order, because he really is. He's going for it here. He's settled down, hasn't he, Shavdatuashvili? A little bit of Ashiwaza. Just couldn't get the turn. Sai's been out of this one. Not a single threat in the 3.5 minutes. Even there, when he looked to put his arm underneath, the head underneath there, too far away. Best effort yet with that little attempted seoinage, but Jung-hoon really wants Sai to take control of the sleeve. He would have done if he could. But Shavdatuashvili has just been all movement. A little bit of a breather at the 2.5 minute mark, and then just looking to change the grips. And frustrated Sai through his arm. Better gripping and movement. Seconds ticking away here. Sai still not able to come up with a position from which he feels comfortable to put in any attack. Well, that's a big one. Second penalty picked up by Shavdatuashvili, but he's closed up shop now. And off he goes. Shavdatuashvili of Georgia, taking the second of the bronze medals in the under 73 kilo category.
Bronze medalist in white for Georgia. The current Olympic champion earns the first medal of the day for Georgia. Highlights of the victory of Abu-Dhabi.
Well, coming up next, we've got the final of the under 73 kilo category. The competitors in this are Igo Vanka of Germany and An Chang-rim of South Korea. It's Vanka in the white judogi, An in blue. And Chang-rim's had the more difficult route to the final. Vladimir Vostrikov of Russia is the referee for this final. In the coach's chair for the Korean is the current Olympic champion at under 90 kilos, Song Dae-nam. Vantka up to dealing with that effort from Anne. Thrown onto his front. First time that he's been in a Grand Slam final, Igor Vantka. Took a bronze medal in Paris 10 days ago. A Grand Slam, and his previous Grand Slam placing was also third. That was in Tumen earlier this year. Good results from the German. This is probably Germany's best bet now in this weight category. Christopher Fulk not firing as well as he used to. Struggling a bit now. Vantka, as I say, probably Germany's best bet. Yes, that was beautifully done. Got the feeling just right. Timing was really, really good there from An Chang-rim.
This is the second medal for An Chang-rim from Korea in the Grand Slam.
See if we can see the winning technique. Yeah. I know what was troubling Igor Vantka is he doesn't feel that there was sufficient enough of his back landing on the mat. Nonetheless, Ippon was the decision there. And Chang-rim. Right, we've got the awarding ceremony in the under 63 kilo coming up now. Let's go down to the far end of the competition hall, have a look at the lineup of the medalists. Bronze medals go to Yardin Jerby, representing the International Judo Federation, and Anneke van Emden of the Netherlands. Silver medal goes to Martina Treidos of Germany. And the gold medal goes to Clarisse Agbegnenu of France. The national anthem of France. Van Emden and Jerby, the bronze medalists, Treidos the silver, and Agbegnenu the gold. We come to the bronze medal matches in the under 70 kilo category. The first of these features Katarzyna Klis of Poland. She's up against Kalita Zupancic of Canada. It'll be Klis in the white judogi and Zupancic in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Everardo Garcia of Mexico. Good grip there from Zupancic. Couldn't quite come up with something to the front before Klis attempted her own effort. Just unsettle the Canadian. Uchigarin, then Haragoshi. Half the contest gone. No score yet. Kliss attacking right-sided there with Sode Tsurikomigoshi. But Zupancic able to block that. Zupancic picked up the penalty there. Strong effort over on the right side from Kliss. Couldn't come up with a score. Last few seconds then of Kliss and Zupancic. One of these would want to finish it. Well, this is going to go to golden score.
Score.
This is looking to go over on the right side. Zupancic just stepping around to her right. Got to produce something now, Kalina Zupancic, or she's going to fall off the pace and pick up a penalty for passivity. That's looming large now. Maybe that was just enough to pull her back into it. Oh, all right, looks as though Kliss is going to be given it now. Katarzyna Kliss of Poland takes the win. Zupancic has to settle for 5th place. Let's have a look at the highlights and then we'll come up with the second bronze medal match. Oh dear. What are you going to do? Coach, you just run down the full length of the stairs and leapt over the barriers to celebrate with his... It's actually his wife. Anyway, here we go. The second bronze medal match in the under 70 kilo category. Barbara Matic of Croatia faces Arai Chizuru of Japan. It's Matic in the white judogi, Arai in blue. Entertain the crowd though. They all thought it was hilarious. Matic and Arai Chizuru had a nice chat with Arai and her, well, coach and warm-up partner it was, because there's just the 3 of them here, only one competitor. We've got the coach and the warm-up partner. The warm-up partners are double world champion and Olympic champion. That's not bad, is it? Your support team. And they're sisters. The support team is a sister act. The Ueno sisters, Masae and Tomoe Ueno. Ojigari from Matic. And Haragoshi and Makikomi, she's slightly untidy with the grip, so none of the attacks are really convincing. Uchimata, right on the mat edge. Single Yuko to Arai at the moment. That was where Matic came down with the score. I think it was where Matic came down with the score. I think it was originally given Rosario, but it was signalled for Yuko. Yuko's a much closer to what that actually deserved. Little over a minute left to go. Arai leads Matic by Yuko. Matic hasn't been able to come up with any attacks that have been really threatening toward Arai. Arai, on the other hand, has shown a few attacks here or there, but is that Yuko that she came up with that is the difference between the two. So, single score for Arai Chizuru of Japan. Does it for her, and she takes the bronze medal. Matic takes 5th place here in Abu Dhabi. Coming up next, the final of the under 70 kilo category. Kim Polling of the Netherlands faces Laura Vargaskoch of Germany. It'll be Polling in the white judogi and Vargaskoch in blue. In the middle, taking control of this one, is Amano Akiko of Japan. Kim Polling of the Netherlands faces Laura Vargaskoch of Germany. Kim Polling in the white and Vargaskoch in blue. Yeah. One of these is going to go over. Who's it going to be? Yuko for Vargaskoch. Get out of there, Kim Polling. Defended that well. Well, they're both big throwers. It's just a question of who's going to hold their nerve and who can come up with the big finish. Bon Sionagi from Kim Polling. She'll be very careful on the ground here. Laura Vargaskoch fancies her chances on the ground. Peter Frieser, the president of the German Judo Federation, DJB. Uchimata from Kim Polling. She picks up her own. Yuko now the Osai Komi. Rather tame, rolling into that Osai Komi. And now a nice move from Vargaskoch to escape. All of a sudden, I mean, it just looked as though she was falling to sleep there in the Osai Komi. That huge pull on one side to lift Polling out of that strong position, and she escaped. Having only given up the Yuko. Yuko for the throw and then Yuko for the hold. So 2 scores for Polling, with half the contest still to come. Tomoe-nage, which is easily dealt with by Laura Vargaskoch. This time it's Vargaskoch attacking and Polling having to defend. Oh, problems there. She didn't tap. She said she was grabbing the leg. Well, Polling says she didn't tap. She was grabbing the leg, looking for the trouser to lift herself out of that. We'll have a look on the replay and see what they say. Yeah, that looks like a grab for the leg rather than a tap. One single tap. It's so difficult to tell. She's still... I think she might have a point there. Yeah. Laura Vargas-Koch of Germany takes the gold medal in the under 70 kilo category. Time now for the awarding ceremony in the under 73 kilo category. Let's go down to the far end of the competition hall and look at the medal winners. And the bronze medals go to Lasha Shavdatuashvili of Georgia and Sagimuki representing the IJF. Silver medal goes to Igor Vantka of Germany, and the gold medal goes to An Chang-rim of Korea. And now the national anthem of Korea. Shavdatuashvili and Muki were the bronze medalists. Vanka took the silver and Anne the gold medal. One more weight category to bring you. It's the under 81 kilo category, and we'll start with the bronze medal match that features Choknai Laszlo of Hungary. He's up against Victor Penalba of Brazil. It'll be Choknai in the white judogi, Penalba in blue. Referee for this one is Cathy Mouet of France. 2, the final of the the bronze medal, first of the bronze medal matches in the under 81 kilo category. Penalba attempting to apply the shimiwaza there. Choknai had that blocked. Penalba had a foot injury early on during the day. He was suffering in a couple of contests. I'm not sure how that's going to affect him. He's had a little bit of a rest, not much, maybe an hour or so. Could have iced it and maybe put the foot up for a while, strapped it up with some ice, and maybe he's good to go for 5 minutes, but this isn't going to do it any good. Not going to help him. Just has to try to get through this. See, Choknai's hurt his knee, but Penalba hasn't been able to move back to his spot because his foot's hurting him. He's moving gingerly himself. I bet he's got his fingers crossed that Chucky can't continue. They're both really hurting. Penalba picks up Ashido for having made contact with the feet and not having any contact with the hands, so he picked up Ashido for that. In other words, a kick. That's one way of putting it. So Ashido picked up by Penalba, he was moving very gingerly himself. Uchigari left-sided. That was the thought from Penalba. He never carried through with it, and left-sided low Seonage from Choknai, but his feet were like lead and he only gave up half of his body. Two minutes have gone, still just that single Shido against Penalba. Thought about the Sutemi Waza. Choknai made a bit of a movement, but wasn't anything that really threatened Penalba, and the Brazilian tidies up on the ground and defends. .240 odd to go. Choknai was able to move off that Ouchigari effort from Penalba. All that was left was the sweep from Penalba, or the reap, the attempted reap from Penalba. He just got fresh air as Choknai removed his leg from the danger. Oops, that'll be the end of it then. I can't believe that Penalba just did that. I can't believe it. What was Penalba thinking of? Oh my goodness. Maybe just didn't fancy having any more of the contest. I can hear shouts of "oh no" in the crowd, but it was "oh yes." I mean, the minute he went there, you know. And he limps off. He probably had enough, actually. He just thought, this is a way out for me. When Choki attacks, I'll just, leg grab him. I can't believe he did that. Here he comes. And there goes the hand. You won't be able to see it from that angle. You can see it there now. This is a better one. Let's have some hand in this. There you go. Oh, no. And that is the reason for the hand sakumake. Yeah. It's not allowed. Surprised that Penalba did that. Anyway, Choknai Laszlo of Hungary comes up with the bronze medal. We come to the second of the bronze medal matches. Hassan Karl Musayev of Russia faces faces Zirazuddin Magomedov of Russia. Karl Musayev in the white judogi, Magomedov in blue. Referee in the middle for this one is John Young-chun of Korea. Mr. John. There's a look at Zirazuddin Magomedov in the blue judogi. Karl Musayev, an exciting Russian talent. Saw him as a cadet. And then his brother as well, Hussein. It's Hassan and Hussein. President of the European Judo Union, watching on there. And the Vice President of the International Judo Federation as well, Sergei Soloveychik. Zirazuddin Magomedov comes up with a beautifully executed technique as he throws. Hassan Karl Musayev for Ippon. It's the second time we've seen that execution of Kataguruma. We had Amiran Papinashvili executing it in a similar style. wheeled over his left shoulder. And now we come to the gold medal contest in the under 81 kilo category. Ivelo Ivanov of Bulgaria faces Sergio Toma of the United Arab Emirates. I think the roof will come off here if Toma can put on a show. Friedrich Anna Maria is the referee in the middle for this one. There's Ivanov. I think he gave them the tickets. Big thank you, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed. Well, a nervous time for the UAE supporters. Sure, Svortov or Toma's done something before in the UAE at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, as it was, but now a Grand Slam, so even bigger. Oh, Ivanov on the board. He shocked a few people today. He definitely shocked Toma there. Yep, that was it. That was the point when he realised, hey, whoa, I'm in the wrong position here. A little effort from Ivanov at Yoko Sutemiwasa brings Toma over onto his side. Doesn't score, but that pressure all part of what's resulted in Toma picking up a Shido for passivity. And back over on that far right side, Ivanov attacking low, just off the sleeves. Not a bad little shape for that Sutemiwasa from Ivanov. He's definitely got the right tempo here. It's Toma who's slightly off the pace, and he's the one who's picked up the single Shido. Second penalty picked up by Toma. We have to look for the score here. 2 penalties down. Now Ivanov picks up the penalty after that false attack. Slightly better, almost bringing Toma onto his side for the score. Hasn't been able to come up with a really big effort, has he, Toma, yet? Oh dear, 3rd penalty. Disaster for Toma. Really has to go for it here. Yeah, the catch is in for Wazari this time. That is a shocker. Ivanov. Toma was almost running onto that. One minute to go. Toma really needs to come up with something spectacular now. Just a question of where this started and how much you want to talk about continuation and the whole thing. They've given Wazari, but Toma has picked up 3 penalties. He needs another score. Any score by Toma will win it now for him. But he couldn't avoid getting scored on, that was the thing. Two scores from Ivanov. As Ivanov takes the gold medal in the under 81 kilo category. Sergio Toma has to settle for silver. So we've got 2 more awarding ceremonies to bring you. We'll have some highlights from the under 81 kilo category. We'll have the medal presentation in the under 70 kilo category, and then we'll come back and we'll do the medals in the under 81 kilo category. Stay with us. We'll bring that to you now. Bronze medals go to Arai Chizuru of Japan and to Katarzyna Klis of Poland. Silver medal goes to Kim Polling of the Netherlands. And the gold medal goes to Laura Vargas-Koch of Germany. Now the national anthem of Germany. There are some highlights whilst we wait for the awarding ceremony in the under 81 kilo category. come now to the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 81 kilo category. Bronze medals go to Zirazudin Magomedov of Russia and Chotnai Laszlo of Hungary. Silver medal goes to Sergiu Toma of the United Arab Emirates. And the gold medal goes to Ivelo Ivanov of Bulgaria. And now the national anthem of Bulgaria. Well, thanks very much for your company. Just a quick recap on the finals there. In the under 63 kilo category, Clarisse Agbegnenu of France overcame her German opponent, Martina Teidos, to take the gold medal. In the under 70 kilo category, it was Laura Vargas-Koch overcoming the number 1 seed, Kim Polling. And then in the under 73 kilo category, An Chang-rim of South Korea defeated Igor Vantka of Germany. And we've just seen Ivelo Ivanov of Bulgaria defeating Sergiu Toma of the United Arab Emirates. Now we're going to be back here again tomorrow for the third and final day of competition. Will start at 10 o'clock. We'll look forward to your company then, but from everyone here in Abu Dhabi, it's bye-bye for now.